Welcome back to our channel. Here we talk about some weird and beautiful places and stuffs on earth. Today let's be in India. We will discuss a lake that is only one of its kind not only in India but also in the world. So what's so strange about this lake? Or maybe not so strange. Let's have a look into the lake which was created almost 50,000 years ago due to an asteroid that was able to make its way from deep space to a place in Maharashtra. Before that, please subscribe to our channel and hit that bell icon so that every time we upload a video, you will be notified. Done? Okay, thanks. Let's start now. The name is LONAR Lake, which is the Earth's third largest and only hypervelocity impact crater in the basaltic rock, was kept secret in a forest in Buldana district of Maharashtra. The most strange thing that makes it one of its kind is the quality of its water. The water is both alkaline and saline at the same time. On the other hand, the outer region of the lake has normal water with pH of 7. Whereas at the center, it goes up to pH of 10.5 to 11. And both regions have pretty different floras and faunas that don't mix up. It's the only crater that was made on basaltic terrain like the craters on the moon. As mentioned, it's created in basaltic rock on the Deccan Plateau, which had been created due to a lava flow almost 65 million years ago. The lava had covered area of almost 5 lakh square meters and the layer is almost 700 meters thick. In 1823, the first European to see this was British officer J. Alexander. It was also mentioned in Skanda Puran, Padma Puran and Aini Akbari. Now let's find out the answers to some questions. Instead of only facts that you can easily get in any article if you Google. You can get those facts anywhere on the internet, but that's not only why you are here. But you are here to know some new explanations that you can't find easily in your busy life, right? So we have come across some of the research papers where the scientists have tried to answer those questions and we are here to represent those to you one by one. However, the links of all research papers that we used are provided in the description in case you are interested. The answer to this question is almost known to the scientists, with no doubt. Lots of reasons are there behind this confirmation. Firstly, the presence of muskelinite. In 1973, the Smithsonian Institute of Washington, the Geological Survey of India, and the US Geological Survey carried out a research. And they found the presence of muskelinite in the rock samples. These are created when the basaltic rock is subjected to huge pressure and heat. Secondly, some black glass beads with distinctive shapes of a button dumbbell were found in the east-west direction of the site. These shapes indicate the melting and subsequent cooling of small rocks. And it's reported to be almost 50,000 years of old, almost equal to the age of the crater. The most interesting proof is that the rims are not as much high as it should be due to that huge impact. It's quite clear that as the surface bed is made of basalt rock, it absorbed most of the shock of the collision and resisted the material from going down deeper. Instead, it's thrown those out of the crater. These pulverized fragments can be found almost 2 km away from the crater. Another observation is that the rims at the entry point are sloping so gently, whereas the rims exactly opposite to the entry point are much stiffer. However, the fragments of the meteorite itself have not been found. Most probably, they were all evaporated due to the huge amount of heat. The water of the lake is highly alkaline, with a high pH of almost 10.5 to even 11, whereas highly saline at the same time. Despite detailed research in the Deccan Plateau, there is no trace of NaCl has been found in that region. On the contrary, a huge amount of NaCl or sea salt has been found at LONAR, which makes the water this much saline. It's estimated that before the volcanic eruption, almost 65 million years ago, there was a sea that dried up, left that huge amount of NaCl, and buried under the lava flow. 50,000 years ago, during the huge impact, somehow the storage of NaCl was supplemented near the vicinity of LONAR, making the water highly saline. Not only NaCl, but halite, Kala Namak, etc. and rocks like marble, granite, limestone, etc., which are buried under the primitive basaltic lava, contribute to the salinity and alkalinity of the water respectively. Scientists tell that there can be no other possible explanation to answer this question. Additionally, it's also seen that the water of the spring and wells around the lake, but within the crater, it's sweet, maintaining a pH of 7. As the water is highly alkaline, only those bacteria which can tolerate this extreme situation can live here. So it's natural that the microbes flourished here are rare on Earth's surface. P. Kanekar and his team studied almost 86 bacterial isolates, among which 57 were obtained from sediment samples and 29 from water samples. They found that most of the isolates could grow optimally at alkaline pH. 35 among them could grow at pH 9, 19 at pH 10, 13 at pH 8, 5 could grow at 11, and 2 of them could grow even at 12. So they are basically rare. Additionally, in a study in 2009, Indian researchers have found magnetic bacterium. Yeah, you heard it right, magnetotactic bacterium. They have an ability to orient and swim along geomagnetic field lines. Our researchers have found it in that lake. And in 2011, Bacillus odysseyi, which can tolerate even gamma radiation and extreme circumstances in space, were found in this lake. Cheers! Such a unique place in our own country. There are two types of magnetic anomalies. Magnetic high is the anomaly where the field strength is higher than the predicted value by global model, whereas magnetic low is where the strength is lower. An analysis done by R.P. Rajshekhar and D.C. Mishra in 2004 showed that there are lots of gravity anomalies within the crater. Due to the huge impact, the temperature raised above 500 to 550 degrees Celsius, which is greater than the Curie point of magnetite. Well, Curie point is the temperature above which the magnetic material loses its magnetic property. So the area lost its magnetic property at the time of the impact. After that, during this long period, the area has been remagnetized due to the Earth's magnetic field. And these consecutive modifications of the magnetic field gave birth to these anomalies. For this reason, you will see lots of deflection and instability of your compass needle near the lake. Before ending, let's look at some quick facts that you couldn't ignore. A recent study of argon-argon dating tells that the age of the lake is not 50,000 but one more zero is there, almost 5 lakh years old. The bottom of the lake is of oval shape, implies that the asteroid hit the place with an angle of 35 to 40 degrees with the surface. Near the lake, there is no vegetation due to high alkaline mud. Another fact is that I was reading in a paper published in 1994 that the writer wrote about a well which contains sweet water is submerged in the lake. However, in some vlog recently shoot, the well can be seen outside the lake. The place is indeed so strange and of high interest to the scientists. So guys, this is it for today. Please let us know how much you like it. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram for more short fascinating facts around the world. Like and share. Let's meet in the next video. Until then, keep knowing, keep informing, and most importantly, stay home, stay safe. Goodbye.